Just for meme, we're doing an intro at the end of the podcast because we're all funky, man. Stop! What are you doing? Hey guys, welcome to Cold Ones.
Stop touching my bro.
Hey guys, welcome to Cold Ones. I'm your host, Anything for Views, one with the Cold Ones. Today's sponsors are
Shut up, bro.
Cool Shirts.
Shut up, bro.
Shut up! I'm doing the intro for the start. Head over to shirtswithaz.cool. I can use code Cold Ones for 10% off. Cold Ones just released new merch drop. If first 1,000 orders go free chain.
We didn't.
Am I dying? Why'd you just funnel into my mouth, man? Okay, you gonna clap? Ready? Shh. Everyone, shut up. No, you don't. I clap, not you. Okay. This sucks.
I'm out of here. I hate this.
All right, okay. All right, everyone, shut up. Do the intro. Shut up. Okay. Everyone, welcome to Cold Ones. I'm your host, Anything for Views. Today's sponsors are Cool Shirts. As always, head over to shirtswithaz.cool. They have a new line at the moment. New drop, new shirts.
We got a skeleton eating fruit to complement the one that drinks the water.
Also, if you are in the first 100 orders, you get a free chain with your order.
Oh, that's lit. They're very epic.
Show
Look
some
good.
of the new shirts up on screen too. You can put that in post, right, Scott? And also,
This whole thing is post.
we have
10%
one
film.
more sponsor. Mobile game, Raid. Raid, that's lit. Roll the clip. Roll the ad now.
Chad, can you shut up? I'm trying to process some documents.
I need the sound for full immersion or else I don't enjoy the game as much.
What do you mean immersion? You're playing a mobile game.
Mobile game? This isn't just a mobile game, Max. This is Raid. Shadow Legends.
So I won't be needing this.
Max, I know it looks like a console game, but they've somehow managed to make it run on just your phone.
Okay, wait, that sounds lit.
Yeah, check this out. This is my favorite champion. His name's Flesh Eater. He's part of the Ogron tribe. Yeah, look at the graphics and the attention to detail. He kind of reminds me of myself a little bit.
What, a fat pig?
He's not a pig, bro. He's an ogre. He's part of the Ogron tribe. He reminds me of myself a little bit because he shows great charisma and leadership.
Okay, fine. I'll take a peek. How do I get it?
Imagine not having Raid installed on your phone in 2019. It's the perfect game. It has 200,000 reviews and over 10 million players worldwide. And it has an almost perfect 5-star rating on the Play Store.
Okay, well tell me how to get it.
You can go to the video description down below and click the special Cold Ones referral link. This will give you 50,000 in-game silver and a free Epic Champion as part of the new player program. Also, there is a rewards program for new players for the first 90 days, so make sure you're logging in every day and claiming that. Once again, go to the referral link down below to get a free 50,000 in-game silver and an Epic Champion. And thank you, Raid, for sponsoring this episode. All right, today's guest.
I'm a sponsor as well.
Can I show you credit card on
show the
screen?
credit card, yeah. And I'll use that goddamn Apple Pay, biatch.
What is happening?
It's just more editing for Scott.
Blur it, Scott, please. All right, use however much you want.
All right, sweet.
I'll pay more than Raid. I don't give a
All
hell.
right, sweet, epic. Today's guest is Instagram superstar,
No.
online boy.
He's a jack of all trades, bro.
He's good at everything, bro.
Don't pigeonhole him into Instagram.
Don't pigeonhole me into Instagram.
He's also friends with Casey Frey, so that's another thing. How you going, man?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, bro.
Thank
meet
you
you, bro.
so much.
It's been a great few. How long have we been hanging out
Yeah,
for?
for like a week.
A week. Where
Been around
bro?
this guy for a week.
Yeah, so these guys have been hanging out. I only just met him tonight,
Yeah.
but he seems nice.
Kicked it off
But these
great.
guys have been doing some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you want to disclose.
I wish I just did
You got
what
any
I wish-
opening stories for
I
us?
wish I just did what Gus did and just walked in and did the thing and walked out. But no, I had to hang around you for a week.
Well, that was by choice.
No, it was definitely like the best week ever.
Yeah, we went and hung out with porn stars, and man, we done some shit.
Yeah, we did.
We've done some really.
Yeah.
I've peaked. Like in my party life, I've peaked.
Yeah.
My throat's so f***y. Like
You were
from-
peeking.
From
I
what?
definitely
Do you wanna-
peaked. From what?
Why is the throat?
because I was throwing up lots of alcohol.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's been lit. We've been hanging out. Slave, grog now, please.
I want Jackson to do my beer.
Oh yeah, Jack. The
He can't
fair.
get out of the seat. He's
I want
melting
Jack-
into the fucking couch.
I want Jackson to open my beer.
We said to them, you can come watch.
Jackson, grog.
You can come watch, but if you say anything, you get in
Drink my
trouble.
fucking grog. Yeah, I actually want you to do it.
You got any questions for us? Because you just didn't come on the fucking epic adventure of a lifetime.
Well, I've just
Yeah.
been curious as to what happened because I did see some photos.
There's been some
There was
crazy
some
moments.
pics.
All right, day one. Let's just give a quick rundown. Day one, you get here. What did we do the first day you got here?
First day we went to the convention. Oh, first day of Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Oh my god, I don't even remember. It's been a blur.
It fucking has.
You're gonna be
We, like,
screwed when
went
you're older.
out- We went out with some fine ladies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, day one, he's already on Tinder. He matches with some whore.
A lovely lady.
This whore brings her friend, and this friend will not shut up. Like, oh my god.
Okay, the friend, yeah.
She just would not stop complaining about getting free drinks. I tell you.
I gagged of her
Oh,
personality.
she's like,
not her
oh,
looks.
we should go now. We should like try and drag her friend away, or just some.
And she just talked shit on her friend the
Yeah,
whole time.
and then her friend would leave, and she just talked shit about her friend. Like, you guys ducked off.
To people that she hardly even knew.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So afterwards, can I go into the full story about what
Yeah,
happened?
you can delete it
Yeah,
after, bro.
Yeah, we can delete it afterwards. Anyway,
Edit it.
he was jet lagged to hell. We went to like a cocktail bar because they wanted to go out, even though they got there at midnight drunk. Yeah, they're like, so
Yeah.
like, he was like, oh, these girls are gonna come hang out. I'm like, I'm gonna have a little nap.
And
while
they
we
took
wait for these
forever.
girls. I woke up at 11. I'm like, where the fuck are these women? They finally get there. We go to a cocktail bar on a weekday. You're jet lagged, so you have like one drink and you're like falling asleep at the bar.
Yeah.
So we go back.
I got like a little pissy for some
Yeah,
reason.
you got cranky.
They put like, I was jet lagged and they put mascara on me. And for some reason, like in my jet lagged state, I was like, everyone's making fun of me, but no one was making fun of me.
I was making fun of you.
Oh, cool. That's why I
Yeah,
was mad.
so don't think you're paranoid. But that was night one.
Don't think you're paranoid.
Night two, we got lit again.
I think every night we got lit besides yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was our only come down day. But the second night we got lit again. He found a girl on Tinder, messaged her and said, "Mum?" question mark.
It works.
And then invited her out to a bar and another girl at the same time.
that was an accident.
How? You get your
I don't
dates mixed
know.
up?
I did.
Sounds
They
like
both
this
showed
sounds
up
like a
and it was-
movie or something.
It was really bad. It was a bad movie moment. God, I'm trying so hard to talk like how I normally talk, but I keep slipping into this like shitty Australian
It's
accent.
fine. You've been hanging out with us for too long.
How does that? Like you don't do that when you're in America
I
for
do
too
that.
long.
I do that when I'm in England. I
Yeah.
find when I'm around English people, I weirdly start talking with like this.
So weird.
It's because you
strange
feel like you're
accent.
communicating with them in your
Yeah,
native
it's really-
language.
it's
It's like
really
talking to an
fucking
Asian
weird.
person. You
Yeah.
know, like you self-consciously. What am I looking for?
Unconsciously, yeah.
You unconsciously like do like a racist accent to try like communicate with them. Is that what you're doing to us?
No. In an improv scene when I took acting when I was like 18, like a long time ago, this girl came in and like with this Hispanic accent, and like I just like all of a sudden just like pretty much mocked her but didn't mean to. And I was like, and I just like left the scene. I just like formed this like these accents. It's awful.
really weird. In Japan,
like-
I find you know how you bow to say thank you to like everything. I couldn't fucking stop doing that when I came back to
Yeah,
Australia.
you came back and I remember we'd go to bars and order drinks.
I
You'd be
just
like,
bow like
I'm like,
constantly. Instead of saying thank you, be like,
do you have autism or something?
yeah,
It's
like,
like a
you have
Tourette, like,
Tourette's. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, day two.
Day two, the two girls came out and one of the girls brought a friend. I can't even remember who they were.
Stripper or something? I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
right. The one that stole from us.
Yeah, she stole from us and her friend.
Yeah.
The subplot.
Yeah.
The
So
subplot.
we met at the cocktail bar across from our not cocktail bar. It was a hotel bar across the road from our Airbnb. The girl that you messaged on Instagram came, who's really lovely. We still hang out with her. She's a very nice girl. She had an awesome friend, a guy friend, and then it was those two girls, and then two random guys we met at the hotel bar as well, which came out with us for a little bit. They didn't. They were older. They were like in their 30s. We went back to the Airbnb from the hotel bar, chatted, drank. You started fucking while everyone was in the lounge room.
Are you kidding me?
You were wasted. You started fucking. So we had to go to a gig because one of the girls said, let's go to a gig. I'm like, yeah, sure. But I got to go get Ched and this other girl out of the bedroom. I walked in. I was like, oh, they're just making out. I'm breaking it up. Don't worry. I walked in. He was like on top of it, just fucking her. With me in the room. With me in the room. Is this okay? Can I leave this in?
I don't care.
See, he doesn't care.
Every girl in my future is just gonna be like, oh yeah, you're a fuck boy. I know it now.
Well,
Yeah.
you're coming on a podcast, bro. It's gonna come out.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. This is why I delve into characters, because it's not my real life. It's great.
Well, Chad just owns it all.
Uh-huh.
That's like who you want to fucking be out front, like with the whole thing, rather than pushing it
You
under.
can be a fuckboy and fall in love eventually. That way,
yeah.
girls, like, when they meet you, they go, oh, wow.
I'm
he's
going to
not
turn this guy
Yeah.
into a
Hey, bro, no
non-fuckboy.
girls watch this show. It's fine.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like we got like
That's
a
true.
5% female audience.
Unless you are a girl, like, hit us up. I'm just kidding. All right.
Fuck what, bro. We went to this gig. I jumped around and had a really good time, surprisingly. And my bones were
Very
aching
fun.
the next day because I probably lost 10 kilos on the dance floor. We came back with the 3 girls. I passed out before anyone. And then there was one chick, one of the girl you said, her friend, she's some fucking whore. She was a
Bad.
stripper.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, we can make out. I can give you a lap dance, but it's not cheating. I have a boyfriend. Like,
Yeah,
she
it
was
was
like, I have a
bad.
boyfriend, but she's like, we can make out and I can give you a lap dance. It's not cheating. And that turned me off in me. I was thinking maybe I'd sleep with her, but then when she said that, it turned me off. So I
Make
went
sure
to
you weren't just thinking at the back of your head, her boyfriend's gonna kill you.
that too.
Yeah.
That too. I wake up in the middle of the night, or not middle of the night, middle of the morning, like 7 a.m. And she's in my room, like digging through my pockets and my pants. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I'm looking for wrapping papers for cigarettes. I'm like, I don't smoke. Why the fuck would I have, like, all night I've been saying to her, I don't smoke. Why would I have them? Anyway, I wake up in the morning, they're both gone. Shit's missing.
Money or?
Money
There's a lot
off
of
the
shit
table,
missing,
money
yeah.
from my wallet was missing because you had money on the
Had
table.
money on the table,
My toothbrush.
toothbrush.
Yeah, I had a toothbrush over like
Her
a
friend's
Who the fuck
wallet's
steals
gone.
a toothbrush?
her friend's wallet's gone as well. What else was it? Because we didn't let anyone else in the Airbnb
Her
after
fucking
that.
dignity was gone. It's completely
That was
gone.
long gone.
That was
Goodbye
long
to you.
gone. That was I left that in America. I
That night
think.
was fucked, and we were just looking around the Airbnb and just picking up on little things that were stolen.
But the memories, priceless.
I can't remember
So
shit from
you've
that
had,
Yeah,
night.
a,
there's
good,
no
you've had a good
memories.
time?
Yeah, I've had a great time.
That was only night 2, bro. He's been here for 7 days.
That was 2 nights in. It's like 10 minutes long of stories, and yeah.
Everything else
We
was
even got to
boring.
Sexpo.
After that, everything was pretty chill until Sexpo.
Yeah.
We just
Wait, so
That's
did you
true.
actually go to the event?
for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like
We
a
filmed
PAX
a little
thing.
bit at the convention. That was fun. And then the party was pretty crazy.
Yeah. We missed our first flight going to the convention because this retard here, we went to a bar because he was
Plot.
fucking and Plot came to the fucking
Don't blame this. Don't blame this on
Don't
me.
call him plot, bro. That's not an on-camera meme.
Scott, sorry, Scott. I went out to have a drink with a friend, just a friend, by the way.
Was she a female, bro?
What's that
Yeah,
on your
but-
neck? Is
but
that sure?
That wasn't from her. That was from a
Okay.
different night. Does it still look bad, Yuri?
Looks like you were
it's pretty
assaulted.
good.
That's 5
It looked
days
like you
old.
got hit in the neck with a bat. That was the
5
first
days
night.
old.
For sure.
But Scott went to the Airbnb and he was sucking and fucking.
No, I fell asleep early.
So Scott, you're in the bedroom with another girl, and Scott was like,
We're
"This
just
is
cuddling.
whatever,
It was
bro.
adorable.
Yeah, whatever, bro."
I love cuddling. Let's
And
cuddle
then
tonight.
Scott messaged me, he goes, "Where are you? This is weird, bro. I need to get out of this Airbnb." We go to a bar. I start neglecting the chick I came there with, and she starts sucking face with some other guy. And then there's a bar fight between these two just decrepit weirdos. Scott comes in with the tackle on the meth addict to break it up. The bar owner headlocks Scott, and Scott puts his hands up and goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" The bartender goes, "Oh, you were breaking it up. Free drinks all night, bro."
Sounds like he didn't want a lawsuit because he started giving him a headlock. Didn't know about that detail.
Probably, but Scott got free drinks all night, so we didn't leave until 6 a.m., an hour before our flight. We didn't make the flight.
So yeah, tell us about the flight story.
No,
Or would you not like to disclose your
definitely.
behavior
It's an
there?
epic meme.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
We rocked up 4 minutes. We rocked up 30 minutes before. No, sorry, 26 minutes before the flight. But check-in closes at 30 minutes before
30
the flight.
minutes, yeah.
But if you have a valid reason for being late, they'll put you on the next flight for free. So I went up to the checkout desk.
Valid reason, aka lie. Like that's
Well,
just
it's a
what
good
they're
lie.
saying. It's a great lie.
Tell us how you got your flight changed back to America.
Oh, I said like my uncle died and like I missed the funeral dates and stuff, and they're like, death, funeral, okay, and I got it changed, and that's why I'm here. We're sick in the mind, but it doesn't affect them personally.
No,
It affects The
That's like
billion-dollar
saying
industry.
you should steal from people's banks and then let the bank pay for it.
Yes.
Boom. Let's do that. It's like some
I would-
Bonnie.
I-
Chad, didn't he used to do some?
Let's go.
Right, bro.
Anyway, I go up to the check-in. I go on the check-in desk with all of us. Scott and I are obviously just fucking wasted. Scott doesn't remember the Uber ride or anything to get to the airport. We steal something from the Airbnb. I stole a wooden hippo from the Airbnb. Should I steal this hippo from the Airbnb?
Yeah.
A wooden hippo?
Yeah.
Where is that?
It's at the other Airbnb. We're gonna take it back though. We're gonna take
Yeah.
it back. I forgot to bring it here.
We should have
I
put
would've
it
loved
right
that
here.
sitting out there.
Yeah.
It would have been great. It would look like the fucking desk.
That would have been sweet.
And then I went up to check-in desk and I was like, I'm so sorry. Our Uber driver got pulled over and got drug tested. She got tested positive for amphetamines, so we had to fill out a police report. So that's why we took so long.
And were they immediately just like, oh, I'm so sorry?
Yeah.
Change the
I made the joke pretty, like the conversation with them pretty funny, and they changed the flight. And they're like, no charge, no problem.
They
Here you
probably
go.
didn't believe you, but they were just like, this is fun. And you were so charming with it too. So they're like, this is
They
just
definitely,
making
the flight attendants, the flight desk ladies definitely want to fuck me.
Yeah, and they were like, this made my day. I don't believe this shit at all, but I'm just gonna give it to them.
Well, it worked. And
Yeah,
then
you gotta be charming.
we went down to our gate and we were just cradled over McDonald's. So like 7 in the morning, just jumping on
McDonald's here is way better than American McDonald's. Well, I guess
Is
you
that
could
true?
say that about a lot of things from America to here.
Well, what on the menu do you find that stands out then?
They have breakfast burgers here. It's so good. And plus, like, it doesn't look like, so in America, it's like the smush, like, cardboard thing. But like here, it's like an actual burger that you could like
I feel
look
like
at
that
and
might
wow.
some of that might come down to the workers not being paid fuck all in America and not giving
It's true.
like
Yeah,
a
they don't
shit.
care. There's like,
Yeah, because I find if I go to McDonald's in America, a lot of the time, the staff there, I'm like, you don't not care about
Yeah.
like anything.
it's like that
And you
King
just-
Neptune
yeah,
versus SpongeBob episode. He's just making a shit ton of burgers, King Neptune,
yeah.
and then SpongeBob cradles his and rocks it to, you know.
Also, our food quality here is just better.
And SpongeBob doesn't get paid either, so it's
Yeah,
clearly in
SpongeBob
America.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Never cashed a check. Is that the meme?
Oh, I think they change the story all the time about how if he gets. I think in one episode, Mr. Krabs said he pays to to work there or something like that.
Yeah. Oh man, he already has a pineapple. Like that's all he needs.
Okay, this is not a SpongeBob podcast, boys.
I want to talk about another episode of SpongeBob. So
Out of how long were you over there for?
How long were we? 2 days in Brisbane?
Brisbane, yeah.
2 days.
We went to a really nice hotel right after, and it's so cheap compared to like LA. It was like had a sauna, a infinity pool, super nice.
Oh yeah,
bar
I saw the
upstairs,
photo
bar
or the video on
upstairs.
Instagram of that.
People
The
looking
infinity
rich, yeah. And then we went to the mansion the next day, which is just a bunch of like porn stars. Very nice, by the way. And there's like a bunch of like male strippers and like even like female strippers, and like everyone was just so nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
right,
like
it's-
that was like the meme I said earlier. I'm like, you grow up your whole life from religious people saying like
Yeah.
people that are doing porn or strippers, they're all the devils.
Yeah,
But they were all like the nicest people in the world. And like
Yeah.
the male strippers, like, my God, I've
It's
never.
like we were saying earlier. If they probably have a lot of sex. So
Yeah.
there's not like
they're not sexually aggravated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that don't have sex get angry all the time.
Yeah, like, I feel like they do.
What was the most wild moment? What was like the peak point where you were like, okay, this is fucking.
Oh, we can't really,
This is
we
crazy.
can't really say that.
What's
part,
the peak
but-
moment for a podcast that won't get us
Probably
fucked?
my peak moment was like, so this girl taught me how to like strip or how to do like stripping on like a pole.
Oh, was that
And then-
that was at the convention.
I was at
day
the
before.
convention, and then she was at the party as well, and she was like a sweetheart. And then like at the end for the video that we were doing, I was like, hey, that like my character needs to like have sex with a girl, so can we pretend like you're taking me to the other room and like having sex with me? And she's like, sure, of course. And then like she like does it, and then she puts me on the pool table. She's like, do you want me to like take off like my panties for the video? I was like, you really don't need to. Like we're gonna blur it all out. She's like, okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. And she just twerks like her fucking naked ass on my face, and I'm like, ah. And we have it on video, and it's definitely gonna get demonetized.
Oh my God, Chem!
This is the best ball in my life. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go right now.
Her pussy was flapping in the wind, bro. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was insane.
I wasn't expecting it because I come around the corner because I'm meant to be like the one getting him laid.
Yeah.
And I come around the corner and I'm just like, oh, she's She's got no panties on.
I know.
But I didn't know how to react. She would just literally.
Was everyone super open and just like
Oh, so
touchy
open.
and weird like that?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Well,
everyone just
they
didn't
weren't
give a
like
shit
they
about
weren't like rapey touchy.
Yeah, it definitely
they weren't
wasn't.
rapey.
It wasn't like weird at all. She was just like doing it and just like, okay, I was like, thank you. Like I didn't even like tell her to
Thank you.
I was like, thank you
Isn't
so
that what
much.
white
That was the
people say, bro?
first time I've ever.
There was a male porn star there as well, and the male porn star was like, "Yo, if you want for any of these girls, just tell me and I'll ask them for you.
I will force them.
I will force them to suck your
I
dick."
am the pimp.
But like, I wasn't horny. Like, I didn't get
Nah,
horny
I
from that
wasn't
party.
either. Not at all. Because everyone was so open that you
Why'd
don't
you
get
roll your
suppressed.
eyes at me?
What did you say? You're not horny all the time. It's bullshit.
No,
Hold
well,
on, let me. My foot's touching his dick. He has a boner right now.
Shut
yeah,
up.
yeah, you're
my,
horny.
My dick
you're
doesn't
horny.
go down that far on my leg, bro. It's tiny. But no, Chad's been trying to fuck every night he's been here, and the one night he doesn't even attempt to fuck.
Yeah.
It's a house full of porn stars, bro.
Yeah.
And then I passed out. I got too fucked. I fell asleep for like 2 hours, and I just wake up to like the guy who's running the event. His name's Kev.
Mm-hmm.
He's just pouring vodka into my mouth, and
Like to wake you up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like baptizing
I
me.
filmed it too. Yeah.
And I remember I opened my mouth thinking it was gonna be the tiniest, like, because it was originally Fireball. He did it to me a couple times with Fireball. I was like, I must be the tiniest amount of alcohol. He just fills it right up to the brim, big open mouth. I'm like, either spill it in the bed I need to sleep in tonight, or I swallow it. I swallowed it, regretted it, got to the pool, started throwing up.
Oh, that's
and you
the
didn't even
video.
sleep in the bed, so you gotta just spit it out.
Yeah, I didn't even end up sleeping in the bed either, so.
And there was like 6 other beds in there. Like you didn't need to.
Listen, bro, I was thinking it was like an Airbnb mansion that we'd already fucked. I was like, I don't want to add any more damage to this place. The owner came and started drinking with us, the
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
The owner showed up for a noise complaint to say, what the fuck are you guys doing? Some old rich
What?
guy.
And he left being happy.
And he rocked up and started smoking weed.
That
and
also sounds like a movie moment.
yeah, it was. And he
you need
showed
to
up.
drink faster, bitch.
Oh,
what the
shut
fuck?
up,
This is
bro.
called Cold Ones.
What's happening?
I'm
What the hell is
dying.
this podcast anymore?
The script is
I
flipped.
should, yeah. I need to run this shit.
Bro,
should
This
host.
shit's red. It should be blue because cold.
Yeah, we've already had this conversation.
On the
Let's get some of the smoke in
On
here,
the
boys.
cast.
No, not on the car.
Ha!
He
Motherfucker.
came up with it. There's no proof. No proof you said
Jackson.
Not true, true.
I need another beer.
Yeah, slave boys. I have another one.
that. You animal, bro. You're an animal.
Someone's gonna definitely criticize me in the comments. Oh, you put too much head on the bit. Shut up, faggot.
Hey, just cut that part out. Put a blur over it.
Oh yeah, true. Do that, Scott.
Put a
Blur.
blur
Scott, can you
over
just edit
the
this part to
foam.
be up to there?
Scott, can you edit a
Scott.
little fucking PG of Greg Paul popping his head up every now and then like a mole rat?
Yeah.
Please, Scott.
Scott, don't
Scott.
look dead inside.
Hey,
Can
Scott,
you put the mole rat from Kim
And Scott,
Possible
come
in
give
my
me-
hand
Hey, Scott.
for a second?
Scott, can you
I'm
edit?
putting it down now.
Can we put Gordo over here from Lizzie McGuire and just have a thing over his head say friend zoned as
Oh,
fuck?
what's the guy? What's the
Wait,
fucking?
doesn't he fuck?
What's
Did
the
he have a Lizzie
fuckhead?
McGuire?
What's
Does
the?
he?
What's the No, I don't think he ever
I don't
does.
think he ever does because he's so nice.
Can you put Miranda from Lizzie
Miranda
McGuire
was
here?
hot.
We have a little thing.
No, wait. Can he tell? We should have done this earlier. Can you tell us a bit about yourself in general?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I hate doing that.
I would like your take on yourself.
I grew up Mormon. That's why I
okay.
love alcohol and partying.
So you're rebellion. You're rebelling,
I'm suppressed. Is that the word?
I guess.
Or
But
depressed.
was
you've
sup-
been probably
I was suppressed, depressed, and
unsuppressed for a while now. You probably got it all out of your system, but you're still going.
Do you want to talk about why you're flying home in 2 days and you can't stay longer?
because my brother's going on a 2-year Mormon mission to the Philippines.
That is sweet.
Gotta say goodbye to the boy.
And what's your opinion on Mormonism?
I love Mormons. I just don't want to be Mormon.
Mormons suck, bro.
Bro, we saw the Book of Mormon. It was lit.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was awesome.
It made
It's probably
Mormons
good
look like
play.
shit.
Yeah, a little bit. Mormons even endorse that. They're like, we love it.
You
Sure.
love the Book of Mormon. It makes it look like a cult, bro.
I know. Dude, there's a cult like right next door. Everything's a cult. Scientology is even worse.
Alcohol's cult, boys.
Yeah,
Every
it's an
religion-
alcoholic cult.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, can you edit that dry?
You wouldn't drop your beer with PewDiePie here. I'm out of this.
Hey, can I get another beer?
If PewDiePie was here, he'd be sucking that up, bro.
Jackson, lick it up.
Jackson,
Suck it up.
Suck it up like
Suck
an
up a little
anteater,
bit.
cunt.
He can't make it that far, bro.
Squeeze this out. Wait, wipe it up in that and then squeeze it into his mouth.
I'm so sorry. These cups suck, Scott.
Is this already
Is
the
this
most?
our merch, bro? It's too. He's got.
No, they're good. They're good cups.
The glass is too
They're great.
slippery, bro.
They're wonderful cups.
Did you
We need.
agree-
Oh, you know what we need on one of these? We need a fucking like.
I endorse these cups.
What's one of those things that stops them from falling over?
Coasters? No.
Yeah. No.
My mom to just hold our beers.
Is she an alcoholic?
No,
Tell us about your
she's
alcoholic
Mormon.
mother.
Oh, no, pass it. Leave it here.
She's Mormon and not alcoholic.
What does she think about you rebelling?
I'm her favorite child. I know it.
So she doesn't. Does she know what
She-
you do online?
Oh yeah, she knows I drink.
Does she care?
Yeah,
Do you ever get like that call? Like,
Yeah.
but she
Yeah.
cries at night
Does she ever like?
sometimes.
Does she ever like try convert you back? Like, come on,
Oh
Chad.
yeah, every day.
Look how
It's become a
happy-
meme at this point.
Look how happy us Mormons are in our cult living with
Do you,
no.
ever, do you ever try flip the script on it and be like, convert her into a
Yeah.
non-Mormon?
No, but
Show
I would
her the party
love to
lifestyle?
get drunk with my mom. That'd be so fun because she's
Ever been-
already
has she-
crazy.
Has she ever
like,
been? Has she ever
hyper.
been drunk before?
No, never take a sip of alcohol. Yeah.
My mum used to hate gays, and then I converted her.
My mom, yeah, a lot of old people hated gays. and
But
then-
I like converted
Bro,
my.
old
I
people
like
be
con-
like,
that was
let
like,
me stay in my ways.
that was
do.
like one of the proudest moments of my life. My mum like hated
Whoa.
gay people, and I was like,
Oi, cut
Why?
it there.
Have you ever spilled grog on the table during
I
a
think
podcast?
I think I'm usually maybe the one to do that.
yeah, you are
Nice.
definitely the grog spiller.
Anyway, before we were rudely interrupted by Chad's actions, you were telling us about your life.
Aw.
Please continue. So, what age was it that you like quit being a Mormon or
So-
decided like you wanted to?
Yeah, so like they're it's like 18 or 19 where they go on the Mormon mission, like the Book of Mormon play. And so like it was around that time they're like, "So, you're going on a mission?" I'm like, "Ha." But I kind of lied up until then just so everyone didn't hate me
So you
and I
were
was
just
kind
like
of
fumbling
procrastinating.
through it all, like yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
like, it's time for your mission. You're like, okay, that's the fucking.
Yeah, I was
Did they
like,
at least tell
that's
you
the
where
straw
you'd
that
be
broke the
going?
camel's back. Like
They-
you're out.
yeah, exactly.
Did they ever say where they would send you, or is it like
No.
last minute they tell you
You
where
go.
you're
Last
going?
minute, yeah.
Oh, really?
My brother found out like a month before he's going, so like 2 weeks ago. Now he has 2 weeks and he's going.
Where's he going? You're allowed to say where.
Philippines.
That sounds like hell.
Surely the conversion rate is so low for that.
Yeah, right.
Like
They knock on so many.
who
it's-
actually answers their door to that and invites it in? It's like
No,
This is
I-
lit.
Filipino
This
people
is
even
epic.
speak English.
crazy. I don't know.
English is the global language in
yeah,
general.
I know
It's
it's a
so
global
weird how
language,
it's a
but like
global
in
language.
Japan, everyone speaks English. Well, not everyone, but like a very good chunk of people
They like
can
know
communicate
it
with English.
mostly.
Yeah, like
And
you're
the
not going.
Philip-
You expect that they know some words, but no one.
So when you're
no one else is going to expect that you know fucking Japanese.
no, but like
Yeah.
what if you
Us
rocked up
Americans
to
are
the
so
fucking
dumb.
Filipino house like, book Mormon, join cult, please?
Join cult. Come
Oh,
on.
I'd probably be like, what do I get out of it? Is Mormon heaven like a thing?
It's like it's crazy. They have like 3 kingdoms of heaven.
Okay, sweet Mormon law.
And like so the top one, you become a god. It's like you become a god and you create your own world. So it's been like an endless chain of
Wait, I get my
events.
own world.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anyone got the book, please? I want to have a read. Little lat flutter through the pages.
So
So
what's the
shake
first-
my hand
what's-
and you become Mormon.
What's the
Really? This is the plot, Scott. Script right here. Why am I all fucky already?
Wait,
You
let
haven't
him
been
keep,
drinking,
let
you
him keep
actor.
going, bro. Keep.
The Mormon stories are
No,
done.
no, brush over.
Okay.
How'd you get into doing videos?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'd like
yes,
to
yes,
know
yes.
that.
It's on about the
well,
wedding.
No, that was just a escape route.
Okay.
So like I've always been doing like videos even on flip phones because I'm an old fuck. And then
Like when you were a kid doing
like
videos.
I even had like the VHS cameras that I'll do it on like as a little baby kid. And then I was like, and then I got like this prank channel from like a while ago. I already had 400K and like the guy like gave me the channel, which is like the dumbest thing you could ever do to anyone. And I was just like, and like I did like these pranks and everyone was like, what the fuck? You can't just take over a channel. I was like, but like we made like some like okay videos. And then from there I was like, I gotta fucking leave this. And then I made Cherdleys like 3 years ago. And so I've always been like making shitty videos, but then most seriously within the last like 3 years.
Wait, so what sort of pranks were on that channel?
It was like charactery stuff, like kind of like Ed Bassmastery, like type stuff. Like
Well, because you do that sort of some of that stuff on like your current channel now.
yeah. Somewhat of that now.
Just like public harassment.
It was
videos.
like it was very like harassy, like for that channel too. And like nowadays it's just like a nerd in fucking public and no one really cares. It's not even it's like not even a thing. But like yeah. And like nowadays they just like know like we're like filming. It's kind of like more documentary style. So
A
it's
lot
not
of,
really
of
like
people
fuckery.
leaving when you're just fucking around, probably like, where the cameras, bro?
Yeah,
I would feel like
exactly.
that because I feel
Yeah.
like that stuff doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Because I feel like now nowadays people don't really come up to you and start speaking to you a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Even when that happens, when there is no camera, a lot of the
Mhm.
time they're probably thinking, "Is this being filmed?" Like
Yeah.
I don't want to
Or
put
is this
myself
person
out there.
crazy?
Especially when you
Yeah.
live in Hollywood.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like sometimes I do videos at like raves and like people just think I'm like an awkward like weirdo because like I'll play like a character and like they're somewhat like believable. So like people just think I'm like a little bit like off.
Well, I remember watching your Coachella video,
Uh-huh.
and like a lot of people immediately were like, "Okay, where's the cameras, bro? Like,
yeah.
you filming me for?"
Oh, which one?
There was a pizza guy one that I saw.
Oh yeah.
and then
yeah.
there was the one where you were like talking to your friend about you're trying to get your friend to make friends. That was the make friends one.
At Coachella.
Yeah, and you're like messaging each other on the iPhone. You're like, I have AirPods.
Oh.
You don't even remember
Oh,
your
that
own
was at
video, do you?
EDC.
Yeah, it was it same
EDC.
thing,
Yeah,
bro.
everyone knows we were there, especially because we're so loud. But yeah, like a mixed ball.
That's the
game.
thing that I find when I'm watching them because doing like prank videos or social experiments or fucking.
I've got it,
Tell
bro.
him to
So
drink his
slow.
grog.
Listen, I'm on like a you know how
Shut up, bro.
I was
Shut
dying
up.
yesterday, bro. I'll drink.
Yeah, doing that is one thing where I'm like watching it and it's not as awkward because it's a character and your point is to go up to people and do things.
Mm.
But I find it much more uncomfortable when I'm watching something that's a skit being filmed in front of people.
Yeah.
Like it
and
seems
it's
so
weird.
much more strange because I don't think I've seen any other channels that do that sort of stuff.
Mm.
Because you guys just start filming, right?
Yeah.
Like doing a skit with a bunch of people just in
Around,
a
yeah.
public place.
Yeah. And we do like improvise like a lot. Like it's pretty much like for example,
It seems
we did
like fucking
EDC.
60-70% improv.
Yeah. We like have these little like one we're gonna start here, middle here, and then end here. And then we just kind of just have it escalate into like some improvised thing. And when people come up, we just like kind of have the structure to where like they're part of the sketch now.
But you film so close. Like, you don't give a shit about like anyone around when you're filming them? Because I remember watching one of the recent ones, the beach one, where you guys are all buried.
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
a dude in the background that is very, very close.
Yeah.
Like 2 feet away.
Yeah, very
He just
close.
keeps like looking over, and you guys just.
Did you
like,
ever like, do
shouting
you
and
ever like
doing
say to
everything.
him like, do you mind if we leave your face in this video?
Nah, just ignore him. He was like wearing sunglasses.
All right.
He like knew he was being like if you can't see a huge camera, like
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
but you don't
Like-
know the sub levels when you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
someone filming like, oh, it's a bunch of
Probably
fucking
for a
idiots.
university
Yeah.
student, like
yeah, they're like, oh, it's a school project or something. Yeah.
Some channels do go the full route where they get all the release forms for everyone in the
Hate that,
background. They
but-
go, "Do you want to be blurred? Would you like to be in the video?" Blah blah. You just
takes away the
film
fun
fucking
for
any
me.
of it.
But like if someone like if they say like, oh, I saw you put me in that, like don't put me in it, I'll be like, okay. And then YouTube now you could blur people later too.
It's good now. The blur tool.
Yeah, like I
It's
had
come
these
so
people
far.
I did like a party video and like everyone knew we were filming there, but like these people, it was like semi like pranky, but like the cameraman was like right there, like following me around. So it was like not pranky. And the guy was being like such a dick and like all his friends were being such like assholes, but they didn't know they were being like filmed, I guess. And then I kept getting YouTube strikes and I was like, okay. And I just blurted afterwards and it was fine. But cause like they found it and they're like, wow, we were being like assholes to like this like nerdy guy.
I don't know if it's now, but you used to be able to just claim you were in a video with very little evidence.
Yeah.
Like someone who did not like you at all could just say, "I'm this person in the background." Like delete this video.
Yeah.
Like, and YouTube would just pull it if you didn't blur it. or whatever.
I've only had one like video blurred. It was just like a live stream. And
Yeah, I
then-
think it's a little bit better now. Like you have to submit more ID and stuff to prove that you're the person.
And the blur was done like really well. It was done automatically. And that was like
Yeah.
no problem whatsoever.
Yeah. It used
So
to
much
fully
just
blur the
camera
full
and shit.
screen or something like that.
In some states, I think you could prove that it's your voice. Like we did when I did like the actual prank channel back in the day, we were like these Menonists and like we were like it was like the opposite of feminist. We were like, where's our right? It was really dumb. Like we created this protest, and like some like girl came and like slapped me, and like was like fuck you, blah blah blah, and like we blurred her face, like, and everyone else knew it was a joke besides like her, and like she almost got it like taken down just because of her voice, but then it never like actually happened. But yeah,
It's so fucked, bro.
Okay,
we were saying.
let's not go into this
My
specific
voice,
thing.
bro. Mute the video. All right, I need
Yeah.
to piss. Can we get some shots while I piss, and then can we move on to this garbage, please?
This
I need
garbage.
piss
I
too.
also need a piss.
All right, let's all
I
go
need to
piss.
piss
You want to
too.
do a toilet
Got
meme?
piss.
Yeah, follow us to the
Piss.
toilet. What is this?
There's memes on
Dude, give me this. There's a meme on the toilet.
There's memes on all of them.
There's 112 tiles in the bathroom. What a good meme, bro.
You gonna drink some?
Listen, bro, I'm getting there. I'm warming up, man.
I'm drunker than you are.
Yeah.
Oi,
What the hell?
bro,
I don't think you understand how much.
he pressures every other guest.
I
The
know.
same way you're pressuring him, and now that it's on the other
saw you
boots on the
pressure
other
Gus.
foot, he's just like, this sucks.
I'm taking it easy because yesterday I was sitting on a couch afraid my heart was going to stop from the worst hangover of my life.
Dude, you're here for a short
want your
time,
heart.
not a fucking
On the
long
table,
time.
bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
a good time, not a long time. Same thing.
Yeah, you're here
that
for a
table.
short time.
You're here for a short time,
All right,
Chad.
well,
Not a good
Make
time.
the best of
We
it.
got shots of whiskey, bro. These are 2 standard drinks. I'm on my 3rd one, bro. Not
They are
including-
pretty fucking.
Third one of the night.
No, we had drinks before we came here as well.
Of the night.
Listen here, faggot. All right?
What's this too, bro?
We're here for a short
This is
time,
what-
not a
what's
long
this
time.
to?
To a short time,
This
not a
is-
long
To
time.
a short time.
To a short time.
Not a long
To
time.
a
a
short
long
time
time.
and a quick death.
A quick death, please kill me this year. Come on.
Scott here has prepared a few pages of
Why
documentation.
is there so many pages about me? I hate
Because
myself.
Scott be plotting, bro.
Don't worry, it's like a child's book. Most are pictures.
That's good.
Like,
That's
actually.
good.
On this first page, we look to have some characters of your skits and some people you have collaborated with. You've got the nerd, which is
Cheb.
you've got the stoner,
That's Travis with a CH.
Travis. You've got the frat boy.
That's Chet.
Scott will put clips off of each person as well.
Put a pic.
Put it
You've
right
got-
here.
you've
No,
got-
put it right here.
you've
Wait,
got-
actually, Scott, put it right here.
Hey, can you
Wait,
put
Scott,
Gordo from Lizzie McGuire right here?
Right
Can we
here?
get a 3D Gordo just spinning like on an axis?
And then
Right
Steve
there.
Irwin with some holy music, and we want some respect
did you know that
emojis.
Bindi
So we
Irwin's
love
getting
him.
married?
We're Australian.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bob Irwin's
That's
walking
so
down
cute.
the aisle. I saw that.
Your next character is Chuck, which is the
Yeah, that
Hillbilly
is
country one.
Chuck
Chug?
is Chuck. Chuck
Chug?
is the dad.
Oh, the dad.
and who's
Chuck is the hillbilly. Yeah,
Hillbilly,
yeah, yeah.
and the reporter's name
is Chart. I forget. There's too many.
Chart.
Goddamn.
and the fuck boy.
That's Chad.
So that's just you.
Hey, it is just literally you, isn't it?
Collaborations. Okay, I've spoken to you about these ones. Little Toe was the first one. You never see him without his face mask.
Yeah, no.
Is he fucky?
No, he's
Is he a
such
Burns
a nice
victim?
guy. He's a great. A what?
A Burns victim.
Oh no,
So he's handsome then, is he?
he's probably handsome. Yeah.
You've never seen yourself?
No.
He just rocks up with the fucking balaclava
Yeah.
Um,
on.
He's like a pretty high profile person, right? So how did you get him in a video?
He messaged me, and then I was like, "Oh, Lil Toe, that's a funny name." And then I listened to his music. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then like I saw his page. I was like, "Oh, he's cool."
Casey Frey, how did you meet him?
I met him at a party.
Yep.
You met him at a party?
Yeah. Well, it was like an event we were both like at.
Oh, right. Okay.
And like we were both
a
like
creators
participating
thing of
at.
some
Yeah.
sort.
And you guys just like hit it off?
Yeah, we knew each other's stuff, and we both have the same style.
Because
He's very funny.
we've only got you here so we can get to him.
I
Let's
know.
get him on the
He
Yeah, I
is
know.
great. He's
There's
good.
there's some
I
girls that.
had no idea who he was until Scott was like,
Scott
Casey
loves
Frey.
him.
Scott jerks off to Casey Frey. No,
My-
worry,
my
bro.
ex-girl-
I knew you before Casey Frey, bro. Come on, dab me up, bro. Now put your hand underneath the table right now, just so that
Put your foot on his cock.
I've been
under
jacking you off with my toes this whole time.
Shh.
You haven't been calling my toes little.
You make me horny.
I knew it.
We've done some gay shit, bro. I've really been gay with him lately.
Yeah, that's
all
true.
I know is any video that Casey Frey's in, no matter whose collaboration it is, he steals the show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He
I
really
let him
fucking does.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
my
bro. Your vids
ex-girl-
are pretty good.
My
but-
ex-girlfriend was like, "Let me hook up with Casey Frey." I was like,
I
"Don't
would have
speak
killed
to me
her.
again."
I would have
It's the
killed
girl
her.
at the end of the videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The
With that clip,
subscribe-
I
Do you
really
still
like
have
that
that at
clip.
the end of your videos?
Yeah, I still do.
Subscribe to Cherdleys. I like it. Subscribe. subscribe, 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 Cherdleys. Bye bye.
And is that someone that used to date how long ago?
Like 3 years ago.
Okay. And she doesn't give a shit that you still use the fucking subscribe screen?
I don't think so. I was in New York and where she lives, and she was like, "Are you gonna pay me for that?" I'm like, "I gotta go." Yeah, I'm not gonna pay her for that.
I would like to see her copyright strike every video that exists for her image in it.
Don't give her that
My whole
idea,
YouTube
bro.
career is just
thing.
gone.
Don't give me that idea, bro. Do you get like lots of messages like that from people who come up with like, hey, can you hook me up with, can you like, because I remember we did the podcast with PewDiePie. And
Yeah,
I
so Chad gets that a lot with the PewDiePie fucking
I got
things.
like heaps of messages from, hello, my name is,
Random business owners and shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
run a small kebab store in fucking
you please get-
Pakistan. Can you get
fuck
me
is a
PewDiePie? Because I would like to put a promo video like on his at the start of one of his Minecraft videos.
Fuck's
Sort of shit
what
like
the fuck's
that.
a kebab?
serious?
Like, is that the
I don't
food?
want to get political, bro, but what the fuck's a casserole?
have, you,
A kebab?
have you played
Okay.
RuneScape? You know what a kebab is, bro?
I don't play video
RuneScape. RuneScape
Have you
has-
seen real life, bro?
RuneScape has kebabs, bro. You get them from Al Kharid, man.
You ever eaten a real kebab?
Are kebabs
Yes.
the little lamb things from the fucking
No,
cards?
okay, a kebab,
Yeah,
a kebab.
yes.
Okay,
Kind of.
Kind of.
What's the difference between a kebab and a kebab? There's a difference.
No, there's no difference.
There is
Okay.
a difference.
I thought
Is there a
kebab was
difference?
kebab
This
in
is-
Australian.
There's a
There's
difference.
this
Kebab-
useless
a kebab and a
conversation.
kebab are two different things.
This is just useless conversation.
I just delete that.
Next person on the collaborations list. Gus Johnson. I've met Gus.
I hate that guy.
Why do you hate him?
I'm joking.
Gus is lit.
Have you done multiple videos with Gus?
I've done videos with Gus, so he's great.
I mean, like,
He
how
fucking
many?
hates you guys.
Why?
Come on, bro. What did he say?
We probably
bro?
ruined his day. But,
yeah.
okay,
After
what did he
the,
say about
after
you?
the podcast, he called me immediately crying. He was like, "I fucking hate them. They're awful people."
That's weird because he messaged me going we were lit.
Yeah, he did say he had a great time. Was he lying?
Lit in LA means awful and horrible.
I wish death on Gus next.
It means he wants to light you on fire.
No, I'm just kidding. He loved you guys.
My favorite on this list is Trevor. Because I pull up Instagram videos of Trevor and he says something so fucking funny.
Oh yeah,
Well, because
he's such a
he does
funny
stand
asshole.
up as well outside of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Well, I saw Trevor ages ago, like before he, like I knew it before he was big. No, I saw Trevor like ages ago on like a 20K view video because of you actually. So I saw this thing that you guys did. It wasn't together. But you like, I don't know if it was a comment. I saw him through you. That was it. Yeah, like 20K, and he did this. It was the original like people that still live in their hometown at like 25, basically. I
Oh,
remember-
that was
yeah,
recent.
yeah.
No, that
That
did
was it.
really good.
Yeah, and I remember seeing that when it was like so tiny, and I was like, man, this guy's like, is this a meme? Like, is this guy not big? Blah 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 blah. And then he just like took off after that. He blew up. It's been like only like 3, 4, 5 months
Yeah.
that he's just like skyrocketed.
You guys have great chemistry,
Yeah.
like on camera, even though it's
Yeah.
like two different characters.
Yeah.
It's like it really because that is your biggest video, the one with him, the one that you did. The Can I Chill Here?
Yeah. Is it chill if I chill here? So
That was
random. I don't
yeah.
know how it.
Yeah, that was the original video I saw of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you some photos now, retard. Delete that.
Wait, are these photos gonna be like?
No, okay.
Listen, bro, you're on Hot Ones.
This is like
We're
a
gonna bring up
psychology.
some Instagram posts.
Yeah, okay. So Scott inadvertently grabbed some photos off of your Instagram and then realized that fucking Sean Evans already did it on Hot Ones, and intern Yuri was like, "Did they do that on Hot Ones, bro?" But for the record, Scott didn't
Yeah,
know
but
that.
let's be honest. It's a very generic concept that
It
is
is.
going
no,
to.
we
what
rip off
therapists
Hot
do.
Ones, bro.
It is,
Look
but-
at the logo and everything.
You guys should rip off.
But like everyone
every
does that.
one
What's
of their
that other show?
subjects.
What's that other
But
fucking
we're just
show?
we're just
Wait a minute.
open we're just open about ripping off Hot Ones. Sean Evans, come on, bro.
It is unfortunate that we did copy everything else from Hot Ones, but this one is exclusively in the
Listen,
grey
listen,
area.
listen.
Fuck you,
Credit,
bold cunt.
no. Hey, first photo we want to show you is this one.
This
Please-
one?
Yeah, please explain this photo.
Fucking shit.
Read the caption and shit on it.
Ah, shit.
So the caption on it. Wait, is this the
Yeah.
caption?
Is
Nick?
this my second one?
There's no
My
caption.
second
Yeah, Show
channel?
it to them. There's top comments.
Oh shit.
That's this one.
Let me just read it to you and let me see if you know what photo it is.
Oh no, that's the caption to the photo there. That one there.
My life is in shambles. Someone help me. Hashtag angst. Hashtag edgy.
That's all of my photos, huh?
Could you possibly
Is it
pinpoint
me?
what
Is
this
it me
is?
in New York on a toilet?
Correct.
That was recent.
Oh, Scott, put some ding 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 sounds.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Now, can you
What's
explain-
going on here, bro?
That
What's
was a
going on here?
bender, and then I ran into some like photographer guy, and like he knew my video. I guess I met him beforehand, and then he invited over this other girl, who was another photographer, and then okay, this is a very similar situation to what happened the other night. And then I invited another girl over.
It's just some drunk fucking hell.
This is drunk hell. Should we go on?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
is too much. This is too
No,
much.
go-
Too much
Go
drama.
on, go on.
And then in New York, I was binging as well, which I do every vacation. And then I ended up hooking up with his photographer friend and falling in love with her for the night instead of the girl I invited over.
It happens, bro. It happens, man.
You
We had
love
a
to
lovely
fuck,
night.
don't you?
We had a lovely night where we cuddled on the top
Stop
of
trying
some.
to fucking downplay everything. You love to fuck, bro.
This happened. This
I
happened.
did too much
This happened the first night in Brisbane. The first.
caffeine.
Do you want us to edit that out?
You ate those. You ate those coffee beans.
I had those
Off the-
coffee
out the
beans.
espresso
And
martini.
then on the scaffolding on the top of a building, we cuddled and fell asleep and woke up to the sunrise. It was beautiful.
Why are both of your nails painted?
Because okay,
We had a mani-pedi.
This is another woman thing too. Yeah, we fucked some whores and then we took them to the nail salon the next day.
Okay.
No, I didn't have sex with anyone.
Oh, I did. You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
See?
And then we went to
I'm a good boy.
the nail
I'm a
salon
good
the
boy.
next day with the girls. And we got our nails done. It was nice. It was actually really nice.
It was a very nice day. Went to a mall, got sushi, and we painted our nails. We got a mani-pedi.
Went to Lush.
They scraped like all this dead skin
looked like
off
cheese,
my
bro.
fucking foot. It was disturbing.
Wait.
Dead skin
What?
off the feet. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, great video. Let's do a spaghetti. Make a spaghetti and put the
Dead
feet thing
feet.
on it.
Oh my god,
As a
that's a great
parmesan.
idea.
Be sweet.
You guys
Yeah,
got
no,
Parmesan
I'll do it,
parmesan?
bro.
Maybe 3 years too late.
Maybe a slave can eat it. Interns. The other night, first night in Brisbane, he invites a girl over to his Airbnb to the hotel. Did she bring friends?
2 friends.
She brought 2 friends, and I get a message from him. She's not that hot. That was the message I got. He goes, I'm gonna go downstairs and grab them. So he goes down from the bar up the top floor. He goes all the way down to the bottom floor, grabs these girls, goes up to his room to get like ready.
Grabbed them like they were luggage.
Yeah, exactly. Just objects.
Put them
That's
on,
all
like,
that
the
women,
server's
all
little
that
cart.
women are objects. And then I'm sitting upstairs.
What's happening?
I'm sitting upstairs with
Delete
Scott.
all of this.
I'm sitting upstairs with Scott.
Is there footage in the camera? Is there a SD card in there?
I'm gonna break these
I'm sitting-
cameras.
right?
You're gonna accidentally knock it over on the way out.
I'm sitting on the top floor with Scott having a espresso martini. And I go, Chad's gonna come up with some 3 girls. I get a message from Chad. He's ditched me for these women.
What did I say? No, I
Yeah,
went up there.
You didn't ditch me, but you never came back up to the floor.
I went up there
No, you left me to go see them, and you never came back. Where did you go after that?
to the room, and then I came back up there afterwards, like 5 minutes.
You never came back. What are you talking about? You never came back. Anyway,
I feel like he's like the
guy-
therapist
anyway,
of like a
he is.
relationship, and
He
like
is.
we're just like,
Before.
oh yeah,
Anyway,
oh yeah.
I waited for him to come back. Did you ever leave the hotel with those 3 girls? I know you just saying that.
Yeah,
right?
no, we went up to the bar. We also went out to a club.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I wanted to go out.
I sat up at the top floor for 30 minutes with Scott. He never came.
5
I said,
minutes.
Scott, let's go get food.
I want
get
a shoulder rub
I get
too.
a message from Chad.
I've been dealing with a
I get
lot.
A message from I get a message from Chad at like 10 going, where are you? We're at the bar again. It was an hour later. He sat in there. He sat in the room for an hour.
5 minutes.
Shut up. It was an hour.
He
And then-
neglected you, Chad.
They
How
neglected-
did that make you feel?
We've hung out too much before this
I was
podcast.
hungover. I was hungover. So I didn't care. I went to bed. And then Chad fucking comes downstairs at 2 a.m. Scott wakes me up by saying, there's an intruder in the room.
What? That's terrifying.
I know. I woke up ready to. I woke up. Yeah, Scott's like, yup.
What?
I woke up ready to kill. I was like, time to kill.
Hey, if this was America, you'd all be dead.
Did you pull your airsoft gun?
No, I picked up the fucking lamp to beat your skull in, and then it wasn't an intruder. It was Chad digging through my suitcase, going, "Hey man, you got a condom, bro? Bro, you got a condom?"
Oh,
Let's picture if that actually was in America and you had a gun.
I would have shot.
Would you have just pulled it
Yeah.
out and set a lamp and just blasted him and then asked a question later?
Yes.
That's why there's 3
Anyway,
fucking mass shootings in.
that's
That's why
we're not gonna go
that
into that.
garlic. Never mind. Carry on.
Garlic bread. Anyway, the meme
That's
was
horrible.
I was getting to this meme. It's pretty drawn out. The meme was he met this girl, he met her 2 friends, and realized one of the friends was more attractive. So he messaged one of the girls that was there, not the girl he invited, and said, "Hey, you want to stay?" So you explain what happened.
I wrote on the notepad. I showed her real quick, and she saw it, and I was like, "But
What did the notepad say?
What did you write on your notepad?
It said
bro?
like, hey, do you want to stay when your friends leave? Because
then
we were
what
all
did-
like having fun, and they left like right away. So I think she like texted her friend or something. But I told you I was like, I don't think we're gonna hook up. I just want to like hang out with some people. Remember?
But you did come down to my room at 2 a.m. asking for a condom. So what?
Because one of her friends was cute.
So the girl you invite over, you never fucked. You end up fucking a
I
friend.
didn't want to fuck her the whole time.
But you did fuck one of her friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's lit. That's sweet.
She had these cute little eyes. She was very nice. She was very nice.
She had eyes? That's lit.
She had like
That's kind
little
of
eyes.
wasn't-
Like they were
she-
like this big.
She wasn't.
beady eyes. It reminded you of a pop vinyl.
She
Yeah.
wasn't
It's a
disabled.
pop vinyl.
Next photo on the list. What the fuck does this mean, bro? It has no caption. What is this, bro?
That's when I wanted to kill off one of my characters.
You want to kill off Cheb, bro?
Yeah. And then I was like, I can't kill off Cheb.
Why did you want to kill off Cheb, bro?
I was going through a writer's crisis.
Was this from all the what caused your writer's crisis?
Depression.
And women?
No.
Hey, why don't you have a depressed character to funnel all that into?
They're all depressed deep down inside.
We have another photo here.
We have a lot more photos, to be
This
honest.
is me and my dad, and this is Chad. Who's this other character here, bro?
That's
He's
Andrew
fake,
Hales.
bro. He's fake, fan. That's Andrew Hales, bro. Why are you sleeping with him on the fucking mattress on the
We were seeing
sidewalk?
SNL.
So you're in a line?
Yeah. You have to wait 24 hours to see Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Yep.
Saturday Night Live sucks.
I know.
Was it worth the 24-hour wait?
Yeah.
A lot of huge fucking like personas that are very famous started on Saturday
Yeah.
Night Live.
Will Ferrell, Kate McKinnon, Kristen Wiig,
Eddie
Amy
Milonakis.
Poehler.
Jim Carrey even, I think.
Wait, was
There's
Eddie
so many
Milonakis on
tons of
Saturday Night
fucking
Live?
No.
He was on fucking what's that other
He was on. He had his own show.
He was
though.
just
That's
like
even
MTV
better.
or something.
No, he got interviewed by, was it Conan?
It was just a late night
Probably.
show.
It was just
I don't
some-
think Chad
no.
knows what Saturday Night Live is.
Yeah.
Who hosts Saturday Night Live?
It's not. It's
not
like
a host. Or they have different celebrity hosts.
Okay, I know what it is. Never mind, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
it's
Don't
like
worry.
mainly the skits.
Don't worry. Don't
It's
worry.
like-
I was thinking
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
Conan O'Brien shit. My brain's
Yeah, it's
fried,
like some-
man.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be drinking.
No, it's good.
I'm literally,
Chug that. Go.
literally last
Chug.
night.
3,
no.
2.
Hey, bro,
I'll-
can you do
I'll
the
die.
character Chug while he chugs? Can Chug ask him
Oh,
to chug?
Chug is like the redneck one. It feels weird doing a character without the outfit. I literally go in the outfit and then I could
Give
do
him a
it.
bottle of moonshine, bro.
Hey, bro.
Grab a bottle.
I could do his voice.
Yeah, this is his voice.
Ask him to chug that, Chug.
Yeah. Chad, can you chug that?
Chug, tell him about how alcohol has treated you right, bro. Like that's a good path for him, right?
So alcohol's been in my family since 1964 because my dad was an alcoholic and he was born in 1964 and now he's 65. Is my math right?
Is this the worst podcast you've ever done?
Nah, don't worry. You'd be surprised how many guests get self-conscious about their own podcast and ask
No,
them.
I'm not.
No, but everyone says that. They're always
Oh,
like, is this
yeah.
the worst? This is the worst, right?
This is the worst, right?
I'm gonna go piss off the balcony, bro.
Oh, I want to do it too. Into the cult house. Can I go pee off the balcony too?
No, I didn't pee off the
I'll interview
balcony.
Chad. Just do it, bro.
Pee.
I peed in the bathroom like a normal human.
Remember that time
That
you
was so
pissed in a
quick.
can and made intern Yuri carry it to the toilet because you were disgusting?
Yeah,
ape?
we filmed the video not too long ago, and I was like, let me piss in the can, bro. Yuri, did you throw up from trying to fucking pour it out, bro? Just nod nod the camera, if yes.
You tried to give him $50 to transport your piss.
I did give him $50. I slipped in the cash and everything.
You gave him $50 to transport your fucking piss can to the toilet.
Okay, this photo kind of lit though. Let's be honest.
Okay. What
Who
is it?
do you think gets more pussy, bro?
Oh,
Does it say that
this
on
is
there?
me and Andrew's
Yeah.
high school photos.
So who's
We
Andrew?
both have
Sorry.
retarded. It's Loft, Andrew Hales.
He doesn't know what that is.
The monotonous or the monotone guy.
Oh, okay.
Monotonous.
So
Similar
my
Mono-
brain doesn't register names.
Yeah, these are very similar.
Is that your high school photo?
Yep.
That's actually kind of lit, to be honest.
lit,
That's a
yeah.
good meme.
Very, very great meme. No, you and Andrew are very similar.
Oh, my rib hurts.
I'll let you know
How
that.
so?
They're very unapologetic.
What do you mean? Wait, when have I
You're
ever?
basically saying you have all the negative traits of this guy that I know.
No, I love unapologetic people.
Do you love me?
Yes.
If you didn't love me, I'd be really surprised. I've cockblocked him a couple times, but like,
I would.
enough.
Do you think I
pussy.
could? I would call a hotel, and be like, please, let me stay in your hotel, and they'll be like, can you pay the price? And I'll be like, yeah.
What's this got to do with you?
What is happening?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Anyway, back to this photo. So
Erase all
this is both your
You guys are both fucked. You guys are both way too fucked. Tell us about this Charizard here. Now this is my territory. What's happening here?
I gotta leave this territory. What did I do?
Well, just tell
was
what's
the
this
caption?
Charizard? Well, you said, yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I've been hella flexing lately, my B.
So
How much does that
Tongue
card?
out.
is
winking at-
Charizard not flexing?
This ain't even fucking shadowless, bro.
How much is that card worth?
How much is that card worth?
I don't know. I can't see the quality. It looks like shit.
Let's say it's 6 or 7.
What, PSA?
PSA.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Well, you're not a fake, fake Pokemon fan, bro.
It's not a first edition, and it's not a shadowless. It's just a fucking regular one. Assuming it's not from Evolution's
Shadowless?
reprint. It's just like a
So
normal
you
fucking
can tell
Charizard
that from that
holographic.
pixelated garbage photo.
Yeah, because it doesn't have one. So you see how this has a shadow on the right side here?
Too good at this.
But you see that? There's a shadow there. Like it's hard to maybe see there. On a shadowless, which was like the original print, that was printed without that little shadow thing, and the text font for the HP was more thin. And you can tell it's not a first
Fucking
edition because
nerd.
I was just gonna say that. You fucking
you can tell it's not a first edition because
Bro,
there's
you're
no
like
little
a-
blinding
Yeah,
there.
bro. The surprise of the
You're like
card.
You're like
I
a
don't know.
bouncer at a club, bro. Like, you know too
Why do you
much.
own this? Why do you
Let me
own
see
this?
your
That's
ID,
private.
man.
That fucker's crazy.
Why
and
do
he
you own
found
this?
it.
Why do you own this card?
He was plotting for you. The moment he
What is-
left us, he was
Fuck
plotting.
you, cunt.
What?
I said,
No,
why?
I don't know what.
Where'd you
Hold
get the
on.
card from?
You just were like,
That
yeah,
was like
Charizard,
a friend, and
that's
I just
lit.
took a photo of it.
Okay.
That's it.
Pathetic.
That's it.
I hate
that
that.
it?
That sucks. That law sucks.
What law?
All right, the last
What?
photo. The last photo.
Uh-huh. I hate this.
What is this garbage? Professional sad boy.
Ever since we pulled out the pages, it's gone hostile. I'm sorry, I don't know fucking Pokemon, Max. God, I'm sorry I took a joke photo of Jake Paul.
Jake pulled.
I hate these photos. This is all plotting. This is plot's fault. I hate Scott. No, I don't hate
Last
Scott.
photo. Hey, I'm not getting
Chad, do this shot, bro.
No, bro. I'm seeing double, man. Professional sad boy. Click like if you cried for me. What is this garbage? Is that you as a kid?
I'm a bull cut.
You look like you fucking want to die.
I was a cute kid. I was an actor at that age too. I was looking sad. I wasn't sad.
So do you still want to do acting after YouTube, or you just
You
like
told me.
bottleneck
Can I
into
chime in
YouTube?
on this because I'm all fucky?
I have to pee
Sure,
so bad.
bro,
Should we
sure,
go pee in
bro.
a second?
Ched be
My
like,
dick is
Ched be
hurting.
like, Ched
My
be like,
penis hurts from
Chad
full of
peeing.
piss.
Needs to
Ched
pee.
be like, I want to make movies, bro.
I've
Did
said
you
that
say-
like
have
I've
you
said that
been
like
quoted
multiple
saying
times.
that?
Huh? I
You
said
won't-
I said at least like once every day.
That's awesome. Is it true?
Yeah, I want to make movies.
Like, what fucking steps are you taking towards making movies?
I want to
Or are you just
direct making videos every 2 videos a week.
Mhm.
I want to make.
What do you want to do as a bigger project, or like what's like down the line,
do?
5 years from now?
I would rather like be like a director of movies than like an actual like main star of it.
You don't want to write a movie,
No, I like.
and you don't
writing.
want to star in a movie.
I want to be like an Adam McKay who did like Anchorman, and like he's like Big Short, but like he's like it's like more of like a directing than like an actual like being the funny guy.
Right.
Like I'm not like a Will Ferrell.
What do you mean?
I like directing
do
like
you
the
think- do
Casey
you see that-
Freys and like the Trevor Wallaces. You know, I think they're funnier than me, which is great, and I feel like I could like bring out the funny in some people.
You could like map it out and then
Mhm.
bring that to the surface, sort of thing. With
Yeah.
Someone else.
That's
That's
way
lit.
more fun than like
Yeah.
being the star of the show. I don't
I
don't
feel
wanna be.
similar with like, because with my stuff as well, I started taking that sort of route.
Mhm.
Where I was
with the Super Trash Bros. You
just
played.
like all my stuff in my main channel, I stopped wanting to do, being like in videos as much and more like I would like to create, write, and
how
fucking
many
direct
scenes
shit.
did you
So
have in Super Trash Bros? Like,
fucking one, for like half
One.
a second.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to do
Mhm.
it either.
yeah.
Like, yeah. And even with future stuff, like I can see myself wanting to do more writing and.
I think personally the talent comes from editing and directing. Because like this,
Well, like you have a talented person. It's
Yeah.
like, especially like with your stuff, you would know that more than anyone. With the whole fucking improv taking over the show, like a lot of the time, like you have a guideline, and it's like, wow, this ended up way different than I thought, or like this ended up way funnier than I thought in ways that I couldn't have predicted, like when I started doing it.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what happens if you have like talented people on set and that.
Yeah.
But you want to direct them in a way that like brings the best out of like that whole situation.
Yeah. Or one of my first experiences with that like improv scene was with Casey. Because like we picked him up, me and my filmer Ryan. We went to this park and like I was hungover. Casey was hungover, I think. And I think Ryan maybe hungover too. And like we were just all like,
wait, is Ryan 21?
He wasn't hungover. He's 19.
Yeah, there you go.
He had one of those espresso martinis.
Yeah, he had an espresso martini. Casey was like, what are we filming? I was like, so like I had this idea like where like you just yell at me because my vibe is off. And he's like, and I was like so nervous. So I was like so hungover. I was like, I'm gonna say like, what the fuck are we even doing? He's like, yeah, okay, cool. And like we just improvised. And like the beginning was like him walking. I was like, just walk up to me and say like, I don't want to hang out. That like started it off. And then the middle was like, the vibe's off, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to hang out with you because the vibe's off. And the end was like, brought it all back to center. And it was like, that was like the first time we like improvised like a whole like thing where we're just like, what the, like all of us were just like, what the fuck was that? Like, even like we edited it.
Did you think that was a good video when you were doing it? Or is that, because that is a good video. Well, I think every video that Casey Frey in is a great video. But
yeah, that was one of my favorite videos. Like,
it's that one where he keeps wanting to move location, like come over here.
And we moved locations because the sun was going down.
And
And the sun went down over the bench, and then we were like, what do we do? And I was just like, and just tell me to move over there. Like, right. He's like, you know what? I gotta tell you something over there. Like, it's so stupid. And like, but those are like the like people's favorite moments. They're like, totally,
Thank you for giving us that backstory. That's fucking awesome.
A lot of people when that similar stuff, they'll break the fourth wall when like shit like that happens. But there are similar ways to do it.
I do see a lot of comments on your stuff that's like, oh, this is like old YouTube. Like this is people having fun, or like this is people like fucking around and bringing the best out of it and just fucking uploading it.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but in a way that makes it better. The con of that situation is sometimes they fucking drag on. Like some of those collabs, obviously not all of them. Some of them I'm watching, I'm like, okay, this is still fucking going. Like this is fucking long.
Like this podcast.
My dick hurts, bro. I actually need to piss. My dick is pulsing.
I know, mine is too.
You guys go piss. I'll sit here. Go piss.
I actually piss on the balcony.
Probably not. I'm getting you. Lady up there? Yeah, there might actually be an old lady.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm already doing it.
Oh.
Am I gonna die?
I'm out.
Jesus Christ, bro. This is aggressive, bro.
Wait,
Get out, bro.
let's see that Max Mofo.
Get out, bro.
Let's see the cards, bro.
I'm holding fist in it. Let it go, bro. Move. Oh, it's gonna go everywhere now. I put it in my car.
That's okay.
I'm literally holding my actual dick with piss in it.
That's lit.
Here's my no in Australia. Sorry. See, I was slipped into a no. Here's my no in Australia. Because N-O spells no.
Yep.
No.
No, bro. No. That's not how. Australians.
Okay.
No. Listen, I got this one, bro. Don't worry.
I haven't said anything. Shut up.
Australians, they abbreviate everything. So the town is called Mackay.
No, they also don't abbreviate everything, but go on.
There you go.
Hey, are you an Australian?
They also go.
Okay, so I'm gonna name a few towns.
That's The Sims. You're playing The Sims.
I'm in hell. Is this hell?
I'm in Australian land. I can't talk shit on Australia.
Dude, 6 of your characters. Go. One of your characters is drinking this grog.
Okay.
Chad, pick one of his characters.
Ched. Play Ched.
Ooh, wait, someone name out a character.
Chart.
The
one that likes the
Son
graphs.
of a bitch, I'm gonna do all this character.
All right, what about
that doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like fucking water.
All right,
He wants more grog,
Chad.
does he?
Yeah. It's gonna make you more drunk, girl. And drink that, bro.
You do the dad one real quick.
Hey,
Hey kids, it's your pop-up here. How you doing? Scott's fucking ears are exploding. I'm just hearing the podcast with these Australian
Hey, bro,
blokes.
is this well made table? What do you think of this table, bro?
Oh, it's good wood, yeah. It's high quality. It's a little shaky, but like, you know how it is.
That's just Chad fucked the legs on it.
Could you make this, bro? Could you make this?
What?
You can make that yourself.
Make what?
The
You
table.
made this table, bro.
Oh, I've made a few tables back in my Eagle Scout days when my son was in Eagle Scouts. Yeah, we had to handcraft some of this. We brought some Elmer's glue, and we taped together some of these, and we bought a saw. It was $438 or whatever, plus tax was $537. But like it was okay because we like made a cool project, and it didn't win first place, but like it's okay now. You guys can cut me off whenever, but I'm going to keep talking. So, like, my ex-wife at the time. Well, she was my wife at the time. She was my wife at the time, but, like, honestly, no. But she was the love of my life at the time, and the love of my life now. But, like, she didn't do much for it, and she didn't actually love. She didn't actually love me, but that's fine. It's okay if she didn't love me. What is this? A podcast? A pondcast? Is there a the video boys are leaving. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you just gave me the bird. Hey, I made a birdhouse when he was in Cub Scouts too. I know what birds look like.